I'm not sure if this is something that I should be complaining about, but I'm gonna be. Because second dinner is starting to bother me. Find out what's going on as I by summon all my imps to join me on my adventures through Marvel Snap. Hey everybody, it's Annabelle. So, what am I talking about? What am I ranting about? What am I complaining about this time around? It's very simple, and it has to do with this whole, I'm gonna call it Mardi Gras sunspot variant that came out. So there are currently two different challenges that are going on in Marvel Snap. One for just logging in as a reward, and one for playing for winning a certain number of games in Marvel Snap. But what really bothered me about it was simply the fact that you look at all this promotional material that you get, and you see Sunspot, this nice Mardi Gras variant in the background, both of them. And then when the actual variant comes out, it's a $10 variant. And I'm not sure it needed to be. I'm very weirded out, upset about, concerned about the fact that they were more willing to put out a variant here that's in all these nice pictures. And so for $10, even though they have the right to do that, and I get that, but you couldn't have put it as a reward for either of the other two here. We even got Twitch drops that are coming out where it could have been a reward. And it's so weird that one of the quests that you can get for this Mardi Gras thing is to play with this exact Sunspot variant. And it's so upsetting that you get a 700 gold card off of this, a level 1 variant off of this for completing all these games. That could be a pixel, and that's when you do the Twitch drops that are coming out, that you get pixels off of that now too. The Twitch drop used to be so awesome. The devil dinosaur that I have from one of my Twitch drops, the Mecha Devil Dinosaur, I still play to this day. But the Punisher that you got from that one Twitch drop, that Peach Momoko Punisher, was so beautiful. And then we move from specific cards to a variant that just happened to be a high variant of the level 2 variants. And now we've gone even from that to the level 1 variants. And it just seems like, why? What? Are you really making that much money, losing that much money by offering us a nice variant that we could enjoy and like and is in all this promotional material, instead of offering us just a hope, a chance to get a pixel? Probably. I don't understand. I don't want to complain about this, because part of me thinks that if I can point enough, that next time they'll just be like, okay, you didn't like the pixel variant, so now this time we're not even going to give it. I'd rather see these wall game rewards. I'd rather see these challenge rewards. I'd rather see Second Dinner do something nice with it. But even with the wall game rewards that you put in there, and the fact that you get a level 2 variant off of this, why couldn't that have been the Sunspot at the end? That would have been so much better to have that be the variant. And then somewhere along the way, you could have done something where you added just 90 more Sunspot tokens to that. if you look at that track that you go down, I'd rather have 90 more sunspot tokens than 3 golden tickets. And I know that's weird to many people. If you could have combined these two together, take out the golden tickets and add 90 more sunspot tokens, and had that last one on T17 be the sunspot, then you would have had just enough credits and just enough gold and just enough boosters that you would have gotten the sunspot at the end, and you would have been able to crack it one ton. You know, I don't get your logic. You're giving away a level 1 card at the end on T17, which is basically going to be roughly around the time of Mardi Gras anyways, because it's actually going to be a little after Mardi Gras, believe it or not. Which means you could have actually shifted this down a little bit, because Mardi Gras is actually happening on February 13th, so it would have been nice if you would have moved this to being February 13th. If you would have moved this back a week, it would have fallen right at Mardi Gras to finish this off, this convenient Mardi Gras thing. You would have had it work exactly out with the other half of the Mardi Gras with this. And that would be a nice little Mardi Gras variant to get at the end of it. I don't... There's a part of my brain that just doesn't understand why you do these things. You know, the people who promote your game, the people who do your Twitch drops, should have cards that they give out that people want to get, so people watch them. You have such a community that wants to promote Snap, that wants to give out Snap. I don't make a dime off of Snap, and yet every single day I'm going through and making content for you guys. I mean, it makes sense because I care about this game. I want this game to succeed. When I say that this game is bad, it's not because I want this game to fail. It's because I think that this particular item that you're doing is bad. When I say this game is good, it's because I think this game is good. And it just blows my mind that you do this stuff. You had a chance to give a sunspot that was a Mardi Gras sunspot to every single person and lose $10 out of the deal. And you gave that up. For what? Because you're giving away theoretically the same thing on the 17th anyways. I really don't see where your logic is. That would have been a nice reward. That would have been a nice finish to this. And you put it in all the promotional material. The people are thinking, oh, maybe I get this sunspot off of finishing this. If you would have made this the T17 reward even, that would have been so nice. I really hope that I'm just crazy, that somebody will say, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. Maybe I'm the only person who feels like this. And if that's so, I'm crazy. But I really hope that somehow, some way, you look at what's going on here, like giving us these level 2 cards is not worth it for a lot of people. And it really makes people not want to promote your game. I don't even feel like it's necessary to go and watch people play Twitch to get maybe a pixel art for a reward this time out. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, remember, play for fun.